Michael Jackson, the king of pop, a man whose name has become immortal in music, dance, and culture. But beyond the songs, the fame, and the controversies, Michael Jackson holds a unique crown. One given not by fans or critics, but by official record keepers of history itself. Yes, Michael Jackson is one of the most celebrated Guinness World Records holders in entertainment history. And tonight, in this storytelling journey, we're going to take a walk through the incredible records that only Michael could set. And the unforgettable stories behind them. So sit back, relax, and prepare for more than just numbers. Because behind every record is a story of ambition, talent, and an artist who simply refused to be ordinary. Chapter 1. The world's best-selling album of all time. We begin in 1982. A young Michael Jackson, only 24 years old, released an album that would forever change music history. Thriller. At first, it was just another record. Yes, people expected it to be big, but no one could have predicted what was about to happen. Thriller became a phenomenon. It sold copies at lightning speed, dominating charts across the globe. It broke barriers by reaching audiences of every race, every country, every background. The music videos, especially the iconic Thriller short film, brought MTV to life. And slowly but surely, sales climbed, and climbed, until Guinness World Records stepped in. Michael Jackson's Thriller became the best-selling album of all time. Over 50 million copies sold worldwide in the 1980s alone. And to this day, the number continues to rise, surpassing 66 million certified sales and over 100 million in total estimates. No artist, no album, no movement in pop culture has ever matched it. One man, one album, and a place in Guinness World Records that may never be broken. Chapter 2. The most successful entertainer of all time. Years later, Michael earned another crown. Guinness declared him the most successful entertainer of all time. Why? Because his career was not defined by just one success. It was a lifetime of achievements. From Off the Wall to Thriller, from Bad to Dangerous. From his humanitarian work to his record-breaking concerts. He sold more than 350 million records worldwide. He had 13 solo #1 hits in the United States. He filled stadiums in nearly every country imaginable. He won hundreds of awards, more than any other artist in history. Guinness acknowledged what fans already knew. Michael Jackson wasn't just another superstar. He was the superstar, the king, and the world had no choice but to recognize it. Chapter 3. The biggest-selling video, Thriller. In 1983, Michael Jackson changed the way the world viewed music videos. Until then, they were simple, short, and promotional. But Michael had a vision. He wanted to create not just a video, but a film. Something that would be remembered forever. The result was the 14-minute masterpiece, Thriller. Directed by John Landis, it was filled with zombies, special effects, and unforgettable dance moves. Audiences around the world were mesmerized. And soon, the home video release of Thriller became the best-selling music video of all time. Millions of copies were sold on VHS, making it not just a video but a cultural revolution. To this day, Thriller remains a Guinness World Record holder, standing as proof of Michael's visionary creativity. Chapter 4. The largest audience for a music video premiere. Let's fast forward to 1991. Michael was preparing to release his new album, Dangerous. And he wanted to make an entrance like no other. On November 14th, his music video for Black or White premiered simultaneously in 27 countries. It was broadcast on MTV, Fox, and channels around the globe. The result? 500 million people watched it live, 500 million. It became the largest audience ever for a music video premiere, securing another Guinness World Record. For one night, the world stood still. Everyone tuned in to see Michael Jackson. Chapter 5. The largest concert audiences in history. Michael wasn't just a studio genius. He was a live performer like no other. In 1993, during his Dangerous World Tour, Michael performed in front of an estimated 3.5 million people in total. But one show in particular went down in Guinness history. In 1997, During his History World Tour, Michael performed in Prague to an audience of 125,000 fans. One of the largest concert crowds ever gathered for a single performer. Imagine it, a sea of people, stretching as far as the eye could see. All united under the sound of Michael's voice. The Guinness Book recorded it as one of the largest live concert audiences in history. Michael Jackson didn't just fill arenas, he filled entire cities. Chapter 6. The most expensive music video ever made. In 1995, Michael teamed up with his sister Janet for the hit, Scream. But Michael was not a man who believed in limits. The video cost $7 million to produce, an astronomical sum at the time. Guinness World Records recognized it as the most expensive music video ever made. With futuristic sets, special effects, and mind-blowing visuals. The Scream video was a statement. Michael was willing to push boundaries, no matter the cost. Chapter 7. Michael Jackson's Humanitarian Records. Michael wasn't just a performer. He was a humanitarian. Guinness recognized him as the pop star who supported the most charities. He was connected to at least 39 registered charities worldwide. From donating millions of dollars, to funding hospitals and orphanages, to personally visiting sick children around the world, Michael gave back as much as he received. In fact, he holds the Guinness record for the most money donated by a pop star to charity. Estimates suggest his charitable contributions surpassed $300 million during his lifetime. Chapter 8. Other Guinness Records. Michael's Guinness achievements don't stop there. First artist to sell over 1 million downloads in a week posthumously, with Thriller. Most Grammys won in a single night, 8 awards in 1984. Largest selling album by a male solo artist in the UK, Bad. Most #1 singles from one album, Bad, with 5 #1 hits. Youngest vocalist to top the US singles chart, with the Jackson 5 at age 11. Each of these records tells a story. Not just of success, but of a man who was constantly breaking barriers and setting new standards. Chapter 9. The Legacy of Records. Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. But his Guinness World Records remain, carved into history forever. Every time someone opens the Guinness Book, every time a new artist dreams of breaking a record, Michael Jackson's name is there. A reminder of the standard he set. He wasn't just chasing fame. He was chasing greatness. And greatness, in Michael's case, meant records that no one else could even imagine. Closing. Michael Jackson holds more Guinness World Records than any other pop star in history. From the best-selling album of all time, to the biggest concert crowds, to his unmatched humanitarian contributions. His story is not just about music. It's about impact. Michael Jackson didn't just live. He changed the world. And Guinness World Records is simply proof of what fans have always known. He was, and will always be, the king of pop. Mike. End of storytelling script.